Hi friends, welcome back to channel site. In today's video, to compare the specifications of the iQOO 8 Pro versus the iQOO 7 Legend. So let's see friends how much difference we can actually expect between these both phones in terms of the specifications. So these are the questions which has been asked by a few of my subscribers asking me to elaborate what is the difference between these two phones. So this is what my main motive of doing this kind of video. So the iQOO 8 Pro recently got launched in China and very soon maybe it might take some time to get launched in India. But let's see what is the specification difference we can actually expect between this both devices. So the first thing is that the iQOO 7 Legend and the iQOO 8 Pro, both phones will be coming with the same kind of design in terms of the back panel. As you can see, same BMW logo will be there, everything on the design on the back side. So both phones, and even the camera placement slightly got changed, just a little bit small. As you can see friends, when compared with the big position in the iQOO 7 Legend, so you do have the small kind of placement which is there in the iQOO 8 Pro at this point. So first, in terms of the processor-wise, the iQOO 8 Pro will be having the Snapdragon 888 Plus chipset, and whereas the iQOO 7 Legend, which has got the Snapdragon 888 processor. That's a quite difference. Little bit kind of difference is there between the performance-wise between both phones. So about the UFS storage was remaining exactly kind of same, which is a 3.1 UFS storage and LPDDR5 RAM type, which is present in both phones. That's also one quite common difference between both devices. So only the key highlight point in the iQOO 8 Pro is having the Snapdragon 888 Plus chipset when compared with the Snapdragon 888 processor. So iQOO 8 is of a curved display which has got the 6.78 inches of screen size, as you can see, and with 1500 nits of maximum peak brightness which is present in this iQOO 8 Pro device. So whereas the iQOO 7 Legend, which has got the normal display only, which has got 6.62 inches AMOLED panel and 120 Hz refresh rate and 1300 nits of peak brightness. As you can see, the slightly change in terms of the brightness levels between the iQOO 8 Pro and the iQOO 7 Legend device, and Dolby Vision as well, which is present in this iQOO 8 Pro device. The key highlight point in this iQOO 8 Pro is that you do get the resolution bumped up from the 1080 to the 2K resolution. As you can see, Quad HD resolution 1440 into 3200 resolution you can actually experience in this iQOO 8 Pro device. In the iQOO 7 Legend, you do have only normal 1080 resolution only, as you can see, and pixel density is of 394 when compared with the 515 from the iQOO 8 device. So display segment, there's a huge change, yes, when compared with the iQOO 7 Legend device. And the iQOO 8 Pro will be having the weight about 205 grams, and whereas iQOO 7 Legend, which has got the 210 grams of the weight, iQOO 7 Legend. You can see the difference between the weight difference as well. So next, regarding the camera as well, there's a major significant difference in the iQOO 8 Pro, which I did like. About 50 megapixel with the gimbal stabilization mode is enabled, as you can see. That's also another advantage with the iQOO 8 Pro device in terms of the camera. And 16 megapixel telephoto lens, and iQOO 7 Legend has got, I think, 13 megapixel telephoto lens when compared with the 16 megapixel. That's another thing, and 48 megapixel ultra wide lens we are getting here. That's also another huge advantage when compared with the 13 megapixel ultra wide lens in the iQOO 7 Legend device. As you can see, iQOO 8 Pro and the iQOO 7 Legend. And in the iQOO 8 Pro, you can actually record even at 8K 30 FPS as well, as you can see in the iQOO 8 Pro device. That's also another good advantage in the iQOO 8 Pro. So in terms of the camera also friends, we did see the huge change between the iQOO 7 Legend versus iQOO 8 Pro device. So front cam remaining exactly same, 16 megapixel. There is nothing much change in terms of the front cam. So in terms of the fast charging, the iQOO 8 Pro will be having the 120 watts fast charging, and which can actually charge within 18 minutes of time. And the battery capacity is a huge change. So 4500 mAh of battery capacity, and iQOO 7 Legend has only got about 4000 mAh of battery. As you can see, there's a huge change, iQOO 8 Pro versus iQOO 7 Legend device. And not only that, iQOO 7 Legend right now, it's available for about charging speed of 66 watt only in India. As you can see, 66 watts. In China, it got released with the 120 watts previously, but right now in India, it's available for about 66 watts. And iQOO 8 Pro, which has got right now 120 watts available, and which can charge actually within 18 minutes of time. That's really good. And fast wireless charging is also available. That's also another advantage. And 10 watts reverse wireless charging is also available in this phone. So the overall friends, there's a huge change in terms of the specifications between both phones, iQOO 7 Legend versus iQOO 8 Pro device. But only thing is that how much the price difference will it be there. So how much higher the iQOO 8 Pro can get. So maybe close to 45,000 or 43,000, somewhere around that. But let's see what will happen with the pricings of this iQOO 7 device, iQOO 8 Pro device. Another huge change in the under display fingerprint scanner, because iQOO 8 Pro has got the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, and whereas the iQOO 7 Legend, which has got the optical fingerprint scanner only. As you can see, that's another change. So I did upload separate video comparing both phones, so you can actually see that video and you can actually understand how much difference it actually makes between this ultrasonic and this optical sensors. So these are the quick comparison, friends, between both phones in terms of the specifications. So finally, friends, the iQOO 8 Pro and the iQOO 7 Legend, there's a difference is there between the display, between the processors, between the battery capacity, between the camera as well. So overall, for this kind of differences, what will be the difference between price range of the iQOO 7 Legend and the iQOO 8 Pro? How much can it be difference between both phones? So that is what the actual question is. And by the time the iQOO 8 Pro get released in India, the iQOO 7 Legend price might decrease a little bit, maybe in doing the offers or any kind of discount sales. That is what I'm expecting. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you're interested, let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on this iQOO 8 Pro device. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.